Yep. Ooh, I hear it now. Yeah, that's good.
We are live.
We are live.
We're live from the temple.
Yay. Perfect. Wonderful. I see it. Lovely. Do you want to
Do
begin?
you want me to do the intro? I don't have a mic right now. You'll have to do
I
it.
can
Just
do.
to say who you are, your
Okay.
background.
Yep,
and
will
say
do.
hello to everyone online.
First of all, I want to thank you, Dennis, for inviting me to be here in this amazing space. And I want to thank the temple for holding space as well, and for everyone who is here in person and watching from afar. My name is Ellen Ware. I'm a board-certified music therapist. I have a master's in transpersonal counseling, which is spiritual psychology. And most importantly, I am a near-death experiencer. When I was 12 years old, I was kicked in the head by a horse when I was riding horses, and I was in a coma for 5 days. And during that time, I was taken to the other side, and I want to share it here if I can, share that story, because it's a part of what I'm doing tonight and what I want to bring to everyone who's here, is bring a bit of that experience to each of you. So I found myself on a raft. It was a wooden raft. There were pink clouds all around, and I was met by Ascended Master Jesus and a man on my left who was actually thinner and bald, and had long brown robes and bare feet. But I didn't know who he was at the time. I only knew him to be this kind of grandfatherly feeling energy, very safe, very loving. I tried to put a depiction of the raft on my book for anyone who's interested, just to see the pink clouds. But from that space, I was lifted into a couple of realms. One was a light realm with different colored streams and beautiful music that I'd never heard before, different instruments and different sounds, different colored trees and things like that. And then I was taken to the golden light realm. And that was my experience of heaven. It felt like a warm, weighted blanket was pushing on me. I had no body. I had no human thought, no human construct at all. It was complete love. It was complete wholeness. It was warmth. It was fullness. It was the fullness of it is what I remember most. It was an experience rather than a place. And I remember melting into that golden light and becoming the love. And there was nothing that mattered. There was just love. It was just love. It was complete wholeness. It was absolute, complete connection and fulfillment. And then I found myself back on the raft, and I was in front of Jesus and this man who I didn't know but loved. And Jesus asked me through his thoughts if I wanted to stay or if I wanted to live. And I wanted to stay at first. I wanted to stay because I didn't have a human mind. I didn't have thoughts. I was choosing from a soul level, and that's one thing I like to explain to people. I was making the choice from my soul. There was no right or wrong. I could have chosen either way, and it would have been right. There was no right or wrong. Either way, I'm serious. It could have gone. But I was shown the trajectory of my father's life and my brother's lives, and I was told that my father wouldn't actualize his path in this life the same way if I chose to stay, but it was still okay. It still would have been okay. But in that moment, my soul chose to live. It's in the moment my soul chose to live, I was flooded with human feeling. I started getting, first of all, messages about why we're here now, that most of what we think about on the planet doesn't matter, that it's just a distraction from what we are, that we can create our reality, we can co-create, we're fully in charge of this experience, that this is the illusion and that's the reality. And then I was flooded with gratitude because I knew it was a gift to live, and I knew that it was an opportunity that not every soul gets, and that everything that we do here is a lesson. Everything we do here has meaning. And expands our soul and expands God energy, right? We're co-creating, we are expanding that universal love energy through everything that we do here in light and creativity. And when I made that, when I felt that gratitude, it was like all I could feel was this heat expansion, this just heat expansion from my heart in gratitude to get to live. And I made a vow that I would come back and I would heal people with music. I was 12 years old. I did not know what that meant, but I knew that I was coming back to heal people with music. And I made a second vow that I would give thanks every day for every experience in this life, because no matter what happens, it was all a gift and it's all an expansion of our light. And so after that, I found myself in darkness, but it wasn't a scary darkness. It was like a comforting darkness. And there was a staff in the distance, and it was a musical staff, and it had different notes, and each note was a different color. And I could see it moving, like all the notes just moving on the staff, but I couldn't hear anything. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger until it went through me. And then I heard this little pinprick of sound, and it was like kind of down there. It was this little light and sound. It was the same, and I could barely hear it. It was inaudible, really. It was almost like you think, am I really hearing something? But I focused so hard on that sound that I believe now it was pulling me back into my body. And the sound became so loud that the only thing that I could do to escape it was to force my eyes open. And I was in the ICU, and I could see the curtain of the bed next to me. And at my bedside, there was a movie playing, and it was a Disney movie that was 90% classical music. And my parents had been told to play movies at my bedside to try and stimulate my mind. And on this day, they had chosen that movie, which was Tchaikovsky music. And I saw the credits rolling, and I slipped out of consciousness again. And it was the music that woke me from the coma. So I moved forward in my path. As a 12-year-old kid, had to integrate being a spiritual being that didn't even understand like humanity when I came back, because I lost all my memories before that. And I didn't understand half the things people were saying. But I had an intuitive gift, and so I started leading with my intuition and learned to develop that, and had been identified as having psychic abilities before my accident, and was put in something called the Gifted and Talented program, which was a way of identifying kids that had psychic abilities. And so I happened to stay in that program after my accident and develop more of the skills and connect that with my NDE. And then when I chose to go to grad school, my dad said, if you're going into music therapy, you have to have a backup degree. And so, and I said, okay, well, I'll get a backup degree in psychology. And one of the only 2 universities in the country that had a dual master's in psychology and music therapy was called Naropa University, which is a Buddhist university in Boulder. And the most amazing, wonderful, like Hogwarts for humans kind of place on the planet, the most amazing experience. And it was there that I was introduced to this practice that I'll be sharing tonight, where you will move into brainwave entrainment through different frequencies of the bowls. We'll start with intention, and then I'm going to play classical music, or Dennis will play it for me, so that it's called the Bani method of guided imagery and music. It stimulates the same parts of the brain as LSD. It's non-psychotropic. However, Naropa was the leading school for psychotropic guiding training, and I did that as well. And I highly support that. But this is a way to access it in a shorter amount of time. And this process is really powerful. So we're going to move into theta brainwave states with the bowls. I will call in the light. You may see different experiences of light. You'll feel different things. Just go with it. You can even fall asleep during this process, and that's fine. There's no right or wrong. So if you find yourself wondering if you're doing it wrong, you can simply let that go and allow the breath to be your grounding presence. The most important part of this process is your intention. So we're going to start with that today. I'm going to invite each of you, if you don't mind, to share your name and a one-word intention or more, because we have time. We can do that. My intention is to just hold the light and be the container for each of you to connect with your presence, to receive whatever information you need to know, because this is all about me getting out of the way so that you can connect with your presence and get whatever information is meant for you in this moment. Some people fall asleep. Some people feel relaxed. Some people see loved ones that have passed. Some feel filled with lights, feel euphoric, feel lifted up. It can be anything. And again, no expectation, right? Because we come with what we have. So your presence will lead you wherever you need to go in this moment. So if you don't mind letting me start with you, if you don't mind just speaking your name into the space and your intention.
My name is Carlos.
Carlos.
And my intention is connection.
Carlos, connection. I'm going to give you a drop of oil on your non-dominant hand. And when you receive it, you just activate it in a clockwise motion, cup it over your nose, and anyone at home can do this too. As you breathe in the oil, imagine the positive manifestation of your intention today, connection, full connection. And just start to sit with that imagery and start to pull in the feeling of connection, because we're really connecting with feeling. Yeah. Thank you. Jane.
Jane, and I can do a little bit of healing, I think, physical healing, and a little bit of vertigo.
Okay, Jane, healing. So hold open your non-dominant hand. Imagine what it would look like, what it would feel like to be completely healed. Breathing that energy in, allowing it to move wherever it will in the energetic body, and feel that accomplishment, that victory of healing within your body, and smile. And notice how good it would feel. Feel that freedom.
I'm Anne, and my intention is to be present.
Present.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's a little bit cinnamony, so just activate that. And try not to get it in your eyes, but just breathe it in. And feel where presence falls in your body as you breathe it in. And just notice what you notice. With every out breath, allow yourself to release anything that no longer serves and bring you more fully into this experience. Thank you.
I'm Rima, and my intention is to draw a divine complement romantic relationship into my life, who is at equal states of consciousness to me, and that we're going to continue to grow more and more with each other.
Oh, that's beautiful to call in that loving partnership. And so I draw these energetically, and you received orange. So as you cup your hands over your nose, just breathe in that energy. Orange is an abundance oil. It actually does work for co-creating. So feel in your heart that connection, that loving connection, that partnership, and see and feel that presence starting to move towards you. As you breathe in, become an electromagnetic force for good, as if you are pushing away anything that no longer serves, anything that's in the way of your intention, and you are pulling in everything that starts to create and co-create. Thank you.
My name is Dennis. My intention is God.
God. Beautiful. Oh, I got a spicy one too. There you go. Activate and call that God presence in. Feel God within. Feel that activation. And while, actually that's a perfect place to start. While Dennis imagines the positive manifestation of his intention, everyone cup your hands over your nose again, imagining that positive manifestation and feeling the God presence within, that light of God that never fails. Breathe into your heart and see that golden light expanding more and more. I will qualify the space now. I now joyously accept the fullness of my mighty God presence. I am a child of the light. I live in the light. I love the light. I serve the light. I am illumined, protected, supplied, sustained by the light, and I bless the light. And with those blessings, start to feel the radiant love of your presence shining down on you. And if we can, before you lie down, please sing with me to resonate the body. We're going to sing on the sound of ah, the sound of love, sending and receiving love. We breathe in and we sing ah together. Gaze, looking at the back of the third eye. The sound for the third eye is E. Go high with this one, E. That activation in your eyes, that strong, warm, pulsing energy. And we finally move our attention to the top of the head, bringing that vibration to the very top of the head, the crown chakra. And we sing I, the sound of source. Cleansing breath. Notice what you notice. Start to activate the breath, filling the body completely all the way to the inside, top of the head. And a gentle exhale. Feel that wall of protection, that tube of white light flowing down from the heart of creation all around your body. Invincible, invulnerable, invisible. Feel that protection and see that protection as well. Perhaps even call in the violet consuming flame to clear away any energy around your human body, allowing it to burn away any discord and connect you fully to your light. And if you'd like, you can lie down now, find a comfortable space, and hold yourself in that light. Stop ringing the bowls, that's when we'll start the music, just so you know. But no rush, you can enjoy this part. Now we focus on the breath. Again, there is no right or wrong. Allow your God presence to start to flow around you. And visualize that beloved I am presence just above the top of your head. In pure perfection in the emotional, spiritual, physical, mental, all-knowing, all-loving, completely connected to the heart of God. Feel the radiant love of this being and start to give blessings to your presence more and more. Sending gratitude to your higher presence for everything that has brought you here today. As you send blessings and gratitude to your presence, feel those same blessings magnified over you. Feel a rush of warm, loving energy washing over your body, as if light itself is cascading around you. And see a chamber open in the heart of this presence with a beautiful ray of light. Whatever color comes down, just notice this beautiful, loving light presence pouring into the top of your head. Feel this light flowing into your mind now, opening to this light. See it becoming the water element within your body, the brain fluid, flowing to wash the brain of anything that no longer serves. Moving into the tissues of the brain, traveling the channels of the tissues of the brain. See the cells coming alive, becoming light within themselves, connecting to each other through geometric shapes and patterns, beautiful displays of light love. Feel your mind lifting as if it is pulling up into the top of your head. Feel this light moving deeper and deeper into the brain, activating parts of brain that had been dormant, awakening, lifting your mind into the consciousness of the Ascended Master's realm. Feel that light becoming the water element and traveling down the spine, through the spinal fluid, lifting each vertebrae as it moves between each vertebrae. See this beautiful light, whatever color it manifests, whatever color that comes through, washing down into the tailbone, pulling away any discordant energy, bringing the body back online. See every bone in your body becoming this light presence, becoming hollow, becoming lifted, lighter. Hold your closed eye gaze again, looking at the back of the third eye. Feel that wash of intense light moving through the third eye, activating your intuition, connecting you to the intuition of your Ascended Master Self. See the water element of the eyes, washing the eyes completely, softening even the eye sockets. Feel the warm fullness of light moving behind your eyes, pushing and pulsing into the temples, moving into the sinuses, filling the mouth, softening the back of the tongue, relaxing the jaw. See this light becoming a luminous light presence within, swallowing it down, feeling it fill the hollow at the base of your neck. Feel that radiant energy of light becoming the voice of your higher self. Feel the light moving across your shoulders, down your arms, filling the hollows of your elbows into your wrist, traveling the lines at the backs of the hands, in between each finger, in between each joint. Traveling the lines of the palms of your hands, connecting you to your path. A soft opening, an invitation within the heart. Open the heart to receive this light, feeling the vibration in your hands starting to grow, the vibration within. Feel the heart receive this light, pulsing it through your body in infinite wisdom wherever it needs to go. See the chambers of the heart receiving this light. Feel that light flowing deeper and deeper into the body, into every cell, becoming the life force, becoming the light force, transporting that loving presence everywhere it needs to go. As if the golden central sun is pouring in itself, feel the activation in the top of your abdomen, that warrior energy, autonomy, strength. Feel your body filling with so much light that it just pushes out any and all impurities. Streams of light coming out every pore. Feel that flow of loving light now moving into the intestines, traveling behind the belly button, softening your space of nurturing compassion, expanding to move into the back, pushing into the spine, pushing now into the pelvic floor. Feel that fullness just weighted on the pelvic floor as it pushes now down the legs, behind the knees, into the ankles, and finally out through the soles of the feet. Feel yourself becoming the embodiment of every good quality of this light, your God presence. Feel yourself becoming the electromagnetic force for all that is good. Feel and see this light moving out through the soles of your feet into the core of the earth, connecting to the crystalline center of the earth. And see the earth receive this light in gratitude, spreading your light across the globe for the greater good. See the healing of plant life, animal life, mankind, the rocks, the trees, the water systems, the mountain grids. As above, so below, see this light lifting the earth into a new consciousness, holding the earth and your life stream in a beautiful, loving, higher plane. And see the earth in her gratitude send this light directly back up to your presence to be requalified and sent back again, holding you in this higher vibration and inviting this light to stay with you on the journey through the music. Notice how good it feels. And as the vibrations fade and the music slowly begins, find yourself in a place that feels safe and peaceful and easy. Imagine a place that's been waiting for you to arrive. Feel the love, the presence, the joy. Notice the light in this place. Feel the light flowing around you. Notice the smells so strong you can almost taste them on your tongue. Notice if you are alone or if you are with others. And feel the love. Feel the support of this place beneath your feet. And perhaps imagine a powerful beam of light shining down on the top of your head, expanding more with every breath, every instant, bringing more visibility, more light, more shimmer to the air. And as this light expands, it shows you things in great splendor, things you didn't see before. And the warmth washes over you. And you may even feel a lifting, a pull, as if you are ready to ascend, whether it be a staircase or you're lifted directly where you are. Feel the expansion of your cells, leaving your human behind, lifting more and more. Feel the air change, as if something magic is about to happen. Notice everything. And eventually find yourself in a new realm of light. And notice all you notice, all the colors, the energy, the perspective. Feel the energy of this place washing over you. And notice that you are not alone. Here to greet you, all of the good things that you've ever done, every prayer, every wish, every good deed. It's all being magnified over and over, surrounding you now. And in this energy, you also feel the connection to light beings or ancestors, healers, teachers, loving beings of higher presence. Begin to absorb this energy. Feel their love, as if they are here to pay homage to your journey, to bring you gifts of love and wisdom and knowledge. Receive all of this love, opening your heart more and more, and starting to just look around. Stay with your experience. Just notice for the next few moments everything that comes to mind in this place. Feel the air starting to shift again, starting to move more and more, and recognize that you're in a place where you can ask anything you'd like to know. You can release anything that no longer serves. You can ask for wisdom for your waking world. It may show up as an image or a color or a feeling or a being. Just stay with whatever comes forward. It doesn't need to make sense. Continue to communicate in your own way in this place. Continue to stay with your experience, noticing what you notice. with your experience, finding yourself again in this place of magic, wisdom, and begin to explore this place more and more, knowing that the further you move into this space, the more wisdom you will find, the more treasures, the more knowledge, the more love, the more connection, the more healing, the more God presence. And for this final piece, continue to explore. Perhaps imagine that you find a gift, something waiting for you to find. Feel the edges and the energy of this gift, the radiant energy, the love, whatever it holds, however it feels. Find a way to bring it into your body. Receive this gift fully. Feel an activation within you, as if you are bringing back something that you had forgotten or lost or put aside, or you're activating something new. Feel it moving into your body, expanding through your body. Feel gratitude for whatever is coming through. And as you allow your heart to swell in gratitude, give thanks for everything that came through this experience today, seen or unseen. For whatever else you need to bring back with you to your waking world, to come to you now, in this moment. whatever that looks like to you, knowing that you can come back to this at any time by simply recalling the images that came to you today. Invite yourself to remember all of this as you bring yourself back fully and completely into your waking world. And with that, bring yourself fully and completely back into this space in the Temple of Clarity. Feel the air on your skin. Reflect on what you want to bring back with you. And when you can, start to open your eyes and move gently to rejoin the space and share with all whatever came through for you. Breathe deeply, allowing your exhale to be half as long as your inhale. You may want to yawn or stretch. Notice what you notice in your body. And when you can, try to sit up and open your eyes. And we'll move into my favorite part of this process, which is the part that brings in the spiritual psychology, where we get to share whatever came through, because what is a message for one is a message for all, and we are all masters. And so the beauty of this process is this part. Some people see animals, some people go to sleep, some people see colors. So if you're willing and able and want to share what came through, even if it didn't make sense or you weren't able to get there, that's all okay. It's all perfect. It's all a reflection of either where we are or what we need to be, where we need to be right now. And before I hand the mic, I'll just explain.
You can keep that mic.
Oh, okay, cool. There are 3 ways to process this. One is somatic experiencing, where you feel it in your body and you feel things move. And when I see someone for an individual session, they may be up in the clouds and then they go down to their heart and they're like, I feel something in my heart. That's an opportunity for us to move energy in the body so that they can then go to the higher realms. So basically, it's like being in a movie where you go to different realms of existence and realms of knowing, and you pull information from each realm back. And if you have a block that's connected to your intention that still resides in the body, we're able to talk with the body, find out what it needs, give it what it needs in an individual session. They communicate with it, and then, oh, now I'm in the light. I'm in a yellow light now, and so it always changes. That's somatic experiences, moving things through the body. The second way is psychological, where everything that you see could be interpreted as a reflection of what's going on in your life right now. That's less typical for my work these days. The third way is transpersonal. Transpersonal is leaving the ego, leaving the mind, and connecting directly with your higher self. You usually know you're in a transpersonal experience because you feel heavy, light, hot, cold, tingly, or some other body sensation that shows you that your energetic body has actually taken over. So I just wanted to explain that for anybody who wants to know. And if anyone's willing to share.
I'll share.
Thank you.
So I saw Jesus smiling like he was very, very happy. And then I looked over at Saint Germain, and Saint Germain, he had a twinkle in his eye. And I said, Saint Germain, this is a setup, isn't it? It's interesting because that Vivaldi piece, I have that album, and that's one of my favorite pieces, that whole album. Mm-hmm. It's very mystical. Mm-hmm. And the words that you were using, like I'm familiar with a lot of the phrasing because those are the ones I use.
Oh, really? So cool. And
As above, so below is the teaching of Saint Germain and the Rosicrucians, mm-hmm. and the Freemasons, and how to bring heaven to earth. And that was part of this meditation. That was very beautiful and very angelic. There was so much energy flying around. I couldn't open my spiritual eye to see much, but I could feel what was going on.
Everywhere. Thank you for sharing that. And I just want to say that whenever I have an image come through that I state into the space, it's because I see it. And so I'll say it because I'm seeing it. So some of these images may have like resonated with some of you. Typically someone will be like, I saw it, and then you said it. It's because you brought it through to me, and I got to bring voice to it. And so different parts of this experience will connect to you at different times. But heaven on earth is absolutely what everything about it. Yeah, that's what we do. And that's what I came back to do. Like give people their experience, like let them go. So thank you.
Unfortunately, 85% of what you were saying I couldn't hear because the sound of the bowls
That's okay.
overshadowed.
Yeah.
So I was just doing my own thing,
Yeah,
which
that's the
I
point.
go rogue with Dennis's things anyway,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not that unusual.
And I want to acknowledge that the whole point of this eventually is
Yeah,
that I don't say
It's
anything.
unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on
because
an unconscious level, right.
it's like it's about you and your experience.
of
So
course,
that's great.
of course.
Yeah.
I did see I did go to Egypt and see the pyramids there. I've been there in person, had incredible experiences. I met my second husband there. I hope I'm not redoing that. Blessed any leftover energy. Not that I didn't love him, and still do on some level. We're just not meant to be together. I did see sort of an indigo pinkish light. I don't usually see that color, so that was lovely. And then most of it, I just did my own thing I was guided to do. And,
Yep.
you know, I've been leading,
Yeah.
I've been teaching for 50 years,
Yeah.
so,
Yep.
you know,
That's right.
Anyway.
That's what you go where you need to go
Yeah.
because that's the point. Yeah.
absolutely,
Beautiful.
absolutely.
So indigo and pink typically represent, third eye connecting to the heart. The fact that your intuition was to bring in love and you saw your ex-husband was likely or potentially a closing of that, or a lesson or some energy there that needed to be cleared or healed for you to manifest. So everything that you see has meaning, as you know. Every color, every body sensation. Egypt, even looking into like any plants that you saw, or any reflection of a plant or an idea of a plant that came through, if that came through for you or somebody else. I don't know why that's coming through now. Yeah.
I saw pink and white light and tingling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Pink is represented usually a heart healing with white, which is God energy.
I think I felt more this time.
Yeah.
A lot of times I get different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
This time I felt more. I felt like I was with angels and
Mhm.
in space and clouds.
Yeah.
Angels, like in an angelic realm. Oh, an angelic realm or something. I felt like I was in an angelic realm.
Yeah.
And then I felt a hand over my chest. And then I felt somebody give me crystals in my right hand. There was just different gemstones, I should say, not all
Yeah.
crystals, but crystal gemstones.
Do you know what gemstones they were?
I don't.
No.
I don't. No. But it was more of a feeling, but it felt really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you receive the energy from the hand and the heart?
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I had difficult with following,
Yeah.
but this is my problem always.
No problem.
With guided meditation, wherever
Yeah.
but the frequency guided me,
Oh, yes. That's right.
right?
Yes.
The intonations, sounds, and that is what I follow.
Perfect.
I'm like a blind, okay?
Yeah.
But anyway, I etheric world appeared to me.
Oh.
This is a world of the shapes were not well defined, but I can actually imagine them that they were beings dressed of white
Uh-huh.
with tunic, very gentle presence,
Yeah.
and like a white hair, like a,
Yeah.
that kind of old,
Mhm.
wise
Mhm.
people, and And I was at the same time having the feeling of trees that I've seen in my dreams. There is so delicious presence of the trees. They are very, very, very old, but they have a presence that really nurture me. In my dreams, I've seen it 2 times.
Yeah.
That nurture, and it's so delicious, but I can't remember the way back to them. That is just they appear, but I would like at will to go there, you know?
Yes.
But anyway, this is what I was feeling. I feel very refreshed. That is how I feel.
Yeah, energetically, yeah.
Energetically very refreshed. There is a freshness around me, which there is no more words than to say that. It's just a freshness.
Yeah. Wow, love it. The trees brought you that.
Sorry?
The trees and the fairy world.
It's higher than fairies.
Yeah.
The world is not a fairy world.
No, I was thinking too, it seemed more ancient and they seem taller. What's taller?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are not grounded. They
No,
are
they're
like
up
floating.
in the, yeah.
You know, it's like, it's like, it's a presence, you know, it's a world.
It's a new realm that I hadn't seen them before this. And I'm fascinated with them. I don't think Lemurian, I don't know. The robes, the long robes, the white, and the white hair,
The white hair.
but not old. They're not old.
It's a mixture, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of old
And
and young.
all different ages, yeah.
Yeah.
Ancient energy.
Yes.
Yes.
They are very etheric.
Yes.
Very etheric. Like you can say it from the clouds. They can
Yeah.
mix with the clouds or something.
Yeah.
You know, the white clouds.
Yes.
And there is another one that appear is also that I have seen in my dreams. Is at the foot of the mountain, there come material beings to me, but they appear very fast. All of a sudden, they are in front of my face,
Yeah.
and they emit sounds.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand that language, I tell you the truth, but they emit sounds. And they play around my face like that, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
disappear.
And I wonder what they all came through to bring today, because you brought them through for us. You know, and so they had meaning and purpose to be here. We may not even know it, but there's some wisdom that was imparted through their visit. And you brought the trees to us, and then the healing angels, and the light, and Egypt, and God presence, and all of it. So we have the joy of being here on this planet, you know, together in this time for a reason, and in this room, in this space right now for a reason. So we can call on this collective loving energy that we've all cultivated, and we've all been activated by each other. And that's the gift. And the journey through your experience is supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be me. I say the words to give people a structure if they need it, but when I do this regularly, I guide people. I say, go on your journey and discover you, because you're all seasoned healers and you do this practice for yourself. And so you know, your presence knows where to take you and you don't need it. And when I see people over time at my home in Carlsbad, in the workshops in the backyard, sometimes they just, the minute that we start the breath work, they actually leave their body and we don't see them until we're done. And so there's no right or wrong. It's all perfect and it's all a gift to all of us. So I just want to acknowledge that too. Did anything else come up for anyone as everyone else was sharing. The trees are really interesting because I did get a plant energy, and the ancient energy of those trees gave us something really powerful tonight. Definitely. And in case you're curious about the spiritual meaning, okay, I'll get validation that I'll do this because I wasn't going to do this. The spiritual meaning of the oil that I drew for you, and I can do this for everyone because I drew different oils for everyone. The oil I drew for you was high in sesquiterpene, so it works really well with the brain and clearing energy. And it also is a very spiritual oil, very similar to frankincense, that helps us to clear emotions while providing spiritual protection and assist in grounding. So that's the main use of that oil that I pulled energetically for you tonight. It's called Copaiba. And yours is... it's a feminine healing oil. So the one I chose for you is actually typically used for the thyroid, but it's a blend of feminine oils, and spiritually they come together to bring feelings of self-worth, release emotions of sick and tired, and help you balance work and play, see your life in new ways, and let go of the past so you can move forward. It renews and energizes an old project, relationships, or routines that need a change, or the form of support requires something different. So that is what yours was. And then yours is an oil for safety, for global, usually for global uncertainty. It's Thieves, which is a blend of, cinnamon and clove and all that. It is for cleansing any negative vibrations. It's also for bringing grounding and security. It's called the Safe Harbor Blend, where you can release any fears and just feel safe and protected. And then I drew yours was orange, which actually is quite a good, it's good clearing too for like if we hold any entities. That's typically what I pull it for, so I was kind of surprised that it came through, but it helps to clear any entities. I spelled this wrong. Oils. I spelled orange wrong. It uplifts the heart. It is for releasing any fears. The emotional body can be restored and balanced, and it lends support by uplifting and promoting positive attitude, calms the spirit, and helps those who feel overworked, or yeah, that's pretty much it. And then for yours, this one is Red Shot, which is kind of more related to cinnamon. So I'm going to just read cinnamon, because cinnamon is actually a pretty good spiritual oil. It's to, yours is to attract wealth by transforming core beliefs of limitation into abundance, releasing any buried frustration. It's good for those who want to look at and change or grow the belief systems, expand their belief systems into the world, and to remember situations from a past life. So.
Cinnamon is also the fragrance of the Mahachohan.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. Saint Germain's aroma is geranium. That's what my mentor told me.
And also Yogananda.
Yeah.
That's his favorite incense.
Really? Really?
Is it geranium? No. It starts with a G. It's a little white flower.
Oh. Gardenia. Gardenia is beautiful.
Geranium for Saint Germain.
That's what she told me. I'll have to ask her if I have that right. But she said that they would always say this. I know, but they said that wherever he went, the scent of geranium followed him. But I'll make sure that that's what she told me, because it was a couple of years ago now. But it just came to me. There's something about geranium tonight. And ylang ylang would work really well for your intention, because it does like help to attract loving relationships. So,
What's the name of that?
ylang ylang, ylang ylang,
Easy for me to say.
ylang ylang. Tea tree is different. Tea tree, ylang ylang. It's YLANG, and then the second word is YLANG. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's anywhere, but yeah, I use them because they're really high frequency and they emit light, so I can kind of intuitively choose them. So that's how I work with the plants there. But yeah, and so I would probably close the circle, but it might be a little early if we want to do more.
Well, we have a part of our group that is here because he just got in the hospital this evening.
Blessings.
Great bets. And if we could send him healing energy, that would be wonderful.
Let's do healing energy. What is his name?
Greg Betts, B-E-T-T-S, Greg Betts.
Greg Betts. So we-
Betts, B-E-T-T-S.
Betts, Greg Betts. We hold space and loving healing for Greg tonight. And invite each of you, if you have a prayer or blessing or healing that you'd like to bring into this space, to just state the name into the space. Anyone you want to bring into healing this circle tonight. Robert. Angela? Jeff. Say again. Sita. Neil. Cassidy. Leslie. If we can all collectively call in that violet flame and see it around all of us in this space. And maybe see it becoming a beam of light that extends from this place into the heavens, into the earth. And perhaps even see streams of this violet consuming flame or this violet ray leaving and moving into healing space for all those that we are calling for healing. Streams of light going directly to those who need it right now. With our collective love and our collective connection, we send those prayers of light and healing. And then call on any type of healing flame, the blue flame of healing, or any color that you are called to send to those who need healing tonight. Imagine you could send it from this place. Perhaps even singing together the sound of O.
thank you for doing that.
Thank you for suggesting it. Thank you. And now I want to turn it over to you to see if there's anything else you want to add to the space for this time.
So we'll just close our eyes to this world and allow this perfect moment, which opens the ninth gate of perfection, knowing that everything is as it is. And as we accept what is, we merge into the is, the perfection of this moment. Everything that has happened was supposed to happen. And from there, we can launch ourselves into the light, into the God flame, into the source. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, thank you for this evening. Thank you for my brothers and sisters here. Thank you for the saints and sages and masters who have gone before, and the ones living now, holding that divine frequency. That perfect God presence, manifesting in time and space, moving through all life, awakening the hearts and souls of humanity. Thank you for that. And in that gratitude, we grow the light. We move the light forward in the mission of the light, the purpose of the light, the joy of the light. We love the light, and we are that light. God bless you, everyone on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for what you do to bring this light, hold that light, serve that light, expand that light. We'll be broadcasting again tomorrow for the Divine Mother Worship Service. It's Wednesday at 7:30. Also this weekend is the SIMOC community here Saturday. I think it's at 11. We're going to do special water blessing with the water I got from India, from the Ganja. Come to that if you can make it. Good night, everyone.
Right.
Namaste, namaste, namaste.